everybody, it's Christy at Hooks and Horseshoes. Today is, what is today? Thursday. Today is Thursday, November 14th, 2024. I'm off today and I was sitting in my living room thinking, I want to make a video real quick of the recent projects that I have completed and things that I have been working on lately. I've kind of been in a crochet slump the past, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, 6 or 7 months. But I have made some things. It's not real big things, but some things. First, I want to show I crocheted some fall leaves, and I wanted to share that with y'all. I've got them on some hooks right now, but these are, I just weaved a ribbon. I don't know the easiest way to do this. Maybe take them off the hook. That might be easy. I had them hanging across I've got 2 sets of these. And I had this set hanging across the door frame. So when you walk in the house, you can see them. But I made some, I think these are maple leaves. I love how they turned out. Here's a tan one. An orange one. A green one. I mean, I know, in fall you still see some green, and I thought it was a good color to include with this. A yellow one. They're kind of, I probably should have blocked them, maybe to help them not curl or fold as much, but it's a yellow one. And then I think this is another burgundy slash, yeah, this is more burgundy than the other one. The other one's like more red. But I've got them on, like, I weaved a ribbon through the stem, and I had these hanging on a door frame, and like I said, I'll probably just hang them back up. But I thought they were cute. They turned out really well. And I've got a set of these hanging across where my TV is. I have one of those electric fireplaces in my TV. I got my TV mounted on the wall, and then I have one of those, I guess, is it a TV stand? I don't know, but it's got one of the fake fireplace looking, electrical fireplace looking things. And so I've got another strand of those hanging across that as well. So that's that. It's not a lot, y'all, but I just wanted to share it since I had the time. A while back, and I will link, okay, I want to say this too before I forget, because I have a tendency to forget, or I may repeat myself. There's no telling. I made this probably a month or so ago, 2 months ago, I don't know, but it's just a little coaster. I didn't use cotton. Maybe it's not a coaster. I think it's just something you can sit like a candle on or something, but it's a sunflower, and I love how it turned out. And I still did it. I started to say that I was going to leave the link in the description box below, and I didn't. I got sidetracked that easy. All the links to the patterns that I used for these, I will leave in the description box below. If you want to go check them out, they will be down there. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, like I said, just a little sunflower. I think I had a glass jar sitting on it. It's cute. And I wanted to make, I've got 2 Christmas blankets that I made a few years ago. And I was thinking, man, I need to make one for a fall blanket. And like I said, I know if anybody has watched me for any length of time, I have said more than once, and I'm sure I will say it again, how I struggle with finding patterns and then sticking with that pattern. Like, I'll start a pattern and then frog it, start a pattern and then frog it, start a pattern and then frog it. And so when I was thinking about how it would be nice to have like a fall themed blanket, like I have my Christmas themed blanket, I started making a blanket. And so I went with, let me see what this is. This is I think it's the modern grainy Afghan. And you can find, and like again, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. I will leave the links to the patterns in the description box below, but I found this on the Crochet Crowd channel. It's really small. I don't even know if you would consider this a baby blanket. I started working on it and I didn't really have a plan as far as a color theme. I mean, I know I wanted it to be fall colors, but I didn't really go past that, like how I wanted it to, how I wanted the colors to go. Like I just started crocheting. And so this is what I came up with. I started with a dark brown, then a yellow, and then like there's this, it's kind of like almost a burnt orange. I don't know. I think it's orange, but it's kind of like a burnt orange. And then I did a red, and then I stopped. The goal was to just keep going and keep going and keep going, and then I stopped with the brown that I started with. But it's a very small blanket. I don't know if I could, I mean, I don't know if you could consider this a baby blanket, or I was thinking about maybe donating it to an animal shelter for the dogs and stuff. I've washed it. It's a little soft. It probably could use a couple more washes. But I was like, it didn't go as I thought it would go. Like I started working on it and I just got to a point where like, I think I'm done. So I finished up the brown. I think I went until I ended. All of this yarn, the goal was to use up yarn and get, like through my scraps and stuff like that. And so I just used it until it ran out. And that's what happened with this. But we'll see. I mean, like I said, I can probably donate it to an animal shelter or something like that. Because I don't know that there would be anybody that would want this as a baby blanket. It kind of reminds me of a fire. I think of a fire when I see this. So, and then the last couple of things I want to talk about, I just did in the past couple of days. I went to a craft event this past weekend with my mom, and in this time of year, you just have a lot of those type of things, like where people set up has vendors and woodwork and crafts and paintings and just different candles and soaps and all kinds of stuff. And so I went to this craft event, and there was this lady that had a bunch of crochet stuff. And I'm glad I went. I mean, because it kind of inspired me to get back into crocheting or to crochet these two things. So I went on the hunt for a pattern, and I did find a pattern, and it's a paid for pattern. And again, it'll be in the description box below if you want to go check her out. I thought it was worth, I think I paid $4.50, but it's got maybe 4 or 5 different type patterns that you can use. So I thought it was worth it, and it's supportive to the person that created the pattern and put it out there for people to use. She's also has videos that you can that are linked within the pattern that you can go to and refer to if you're struggling with part of the pattern. Anyway, it's they're plants, the succulent plants. I've seen them before, but for whatever reason, when I saw this lady have some hanging at her little vendor section or her station at this craft event, I was like, wow, those are really, really cute. And so I came home, started doing some research, and found one, and I made one. 2 actually. This is the first one. I will also place some pictures up. Just in case I have posted these on my Instagram account. That's also linked in the description box. I'm not sure what this leaf is called, but I've seen it during the process of researching, I've seen it in several different places. It's really easy. The difference is, if I was reading her pattern right, she created these individually and then crocheted them alone all together. I didn't do that. I made one and just kept crocheting and making as I went until I got the length that I wanted. So I started, so this is technically the beginning, And then, you know, the end is up there. And I had to flip it upside down because of how the leaves were laying. But I love how this turned out. This is so pretty. And then today, oh, I started yesterday and finished today. I made the string of pearls. I love how it turned out. Love, love. I'll post a picture too. Um, so easy. And they're really easy. I mean, it's, you know, the most work is just piecing everything together, but that wasn't even that hard. But I love how these turned out. Yep. Yep. So anyway, I just wanted to share those, and um, I was just happy with them. I'm happy with them. I've already had, my mom's already like, I'll take one of both. But the lady that I got those patterns from, now I did tweak them a little bit. Like I said, with the first one, I tweaked it. And with the string of pearls, the way she did it, hers are a lot closer together and they don't dangle. But I wanted mine to dangle. So that's how I tweaked that a little bit. But I still followed the pattern for the little pot and the dirt looking stuff. So yeah, I think that's it for right now. Yep. I hope everybody is doing well, and thank you again for stopping by. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and maybe like the video, I'd appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a great week, a great weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Christy at Hooks and Horseshoes. Thank you so much for stopping by